Hello, world, and hello, everyone. John Anderson here, the Beer Ramble, and today we're looking at the big fat oil can Foster's Premium Ale, 5.5 alcohol by volume. It is an ESB, extra strong, special bitter. The Europeans like to drink. Of course, Foster's a well-known brand all over the world. It came to the States in 1972. Damn, I have no nails. Shit. Let me get something to pop open this can or something here. Jesus Christ. There we go. Wow. Okay. Put that away. Wasn't much smoke on this, but anyway. ESB, ooh, it's kind of strong. Gets a poor score on Beer Advocate. 68, I think, was the score. Sure when the year of this beer came out. But as you can take a look here, has that sort of same look, very nice copper color as you can see. Oh, according to some on the website, it has a little bit of some hops to the style. Even some sweet grains. So let's see what this beer is. I've only had the original Foster's, the one that you see on just about everyone on TV. They had the very funny commercials that were very popular back in the 80s. And then Crocodile Dundee came onto the scene and, with the movie and, that became very popular. So see right there what the beer looks like. These cans ain't cheap, folks. I'm telling you, these big fat oil cans, as you see right here, are not, I think, about $2 or so. Depends where you go in the store. I know at Walmart this one for $2, but I didn't get this at Walmart. Got this in New Orleans, visiting my good friend Mr. Terrio. Definitely has some of the hints. Maybe some sugarness to this. Maybe. Sugar cubes in this beer. Probably not. It does smell nice, so down the hatch. It's all right. I mean, I love the copper color, but it doesn't. It had the Red Hook, their ESB, which I thought was pretty good. So, well, this is just fine. I mean, I just get a little hint of some tartness to this beer. Um, little. It doesn't go down bitter. I mean, there's some bite, but not bitter at all. But definitely some hops into this. A little malty. I mean, a little bit of a. There's. They say it may have a little drop. Maybe some a little bit of honey. Not no, not honey. I should say. There's a tang of something in this that's giving it. The Red Hook was better. I thought from an ESB style. Not something I really get, but it is an ale. I'm looking at the back of the can. Ale beer brewed in package under the supervision of the Foster's brands of LT by Oil Can Breweries in Fort Worth, Texas, brewed in the United States. Imported ingredients. So, so under the MillerCoors brand, but I think internationally has some affiliation with AB InBev. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but big fat oil can. I mean, you can't really miss this. Um, it's a bite. It goes down smooth. Um, there's a little bit of some heavy duty malt. There's some sweet. There's a little bit of sweet grains to this beer. Mm. It's not overly bitter. So some caramel, maybe tang to this. Not overly, but there's a little bit hint of it in there. So I mean, this is all right. Uh, ESB's not again. ESBs are just not something I really am enamored with all the time. But you know, they're good enough that I'll tolerate it. But this is a tolerable beer. This is nowhere. I couldn't find this anywhere in Mobile. And I remember I asked if called. I was calling a couple of places in the area if they had the premium ale, and they just no, nothing was really there. Most is just a regular Foster. So lots of I can't get here in this state, so I'm gonna have to usually sort of do without, or if I'm lucky, go maybe three places, and I know I can find something that I I like, and I know that it will be a bit enjoyable and reasonable to um to have. So, all right, this is okay, folks. This is not something I'm gonna get all the time. As I mentioned with Foster's, I mean, if you and yes, I was telling someone earlier that I was at a restaurant and we just got done seeing some Christmas lights, and um, Eric, I was telling this Thomas Metal, um, 75, he watches the Massachusetts beer reviews, and I told him, I said they had PBR on draft. I said, really? PBR on draft? I mean, that's impossible. And so I had it, and I thought it was pretty good. And most of the times, a lot of beers are good on draft. And yes, I will say when I've gone to a couple of restaurants Outback, we will find not this, but probably the other, um, probably the other beer, the lager on draft, and it just comes out just perfect, crisp. It's just things seem to be different when it's on draft than versus cans or bottles. So of course, cans we all know why they're better because obviously it protects from the light and all that, maintains its freshness where you get that skunk feel to it. So, uh, anyway, this is good. I mean, it's all right, not a bad beer. I mean, 5.5%. I think it's pretty good. Maybe not, maybe two more of these, maybe one more. I would say, and kind of leave it right there. So, anyway, this I will give. Um, yeah, this is everywhere. I mean, not just in Australia with its home base, but if you go, I know when I was on a cruise ship, I mean, Foster's was everywhere, and was in Mexico. You had, I didn't see the premium, but the regular lager was those small little cans, not the oil can, but small cans. They were how they do that, but that was a pretty good seller, very popular European beer. I mean, they're good. And then under this guidance with MillerCoors, I'm sure they're going to continue to, you know, uh, succeed as they've been doing so all these many years now. What is 125 years plus or more? They continue to put out good products. Those are probably the two main brands you see. That one and of course the lager. So we'll give the premium ale. I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I don't think it's a bad beer. I think that'd be a C minus. 6.5 seems about right. C minus, I guess, for this one. Like I said, when I had the Red Hook ESB, I thought there was a little more character to that beer than this one. So, I could be wrong, you know, but I thought that was a better ESB to me. So again, don't get these often, So anyway, uh, 6.5 for the Foster's Premium Ale. If you had this and you think it deserves that score, 6.5 score, or it deserves a lower or higher, leave your comments and statements on the bottom. Join us in Pierre the Beer Ramble. Tell you to keep on watching, and as always, cheers. Good day, everybody.